For the first time in nearly a decade,
It's quite a scene.
the dip nets are out,
It's a circus.
and the smelt are swimming on the Sandy River. And that brought hundreds of people out on Thursday to dip their nets and pull in some of the fatty fish. Smelt were listed as threatened under the Endangered Species Act in 2010. And though they often return to the Columbia, this is the first time there have been enough of them in the Sandy to allow for fishing since 2015.
So these fish 3 to 5 years ago probably came and spawned in the Columbia, lower Columbia, and this is a sign that things were right in the ocean for smelt to come back.
That's Ben Walzak, a fish biologist with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. He said the return of the smelt are a sign that conservation efforts are having an impact.
On the Sandy, there's been a lot of habitat restoration work, like upstream from where we are and downstream in the Delta.
The smelt run on the Sandy was once almost an unofficial holiday in the area. As many as 5,000 people would stream to Troutdale when the run started, dipping nets to snag the fish and lining the Stark Street Bridge to watch the spectacle. There weren't quite that many people out on Thursday, but Tim Swift brought out his grandson Braden to see what the fuss was all about.
He knows what he's doing, but this is a new experience.
It's really fun, and I love being outdoors and doing stuff like this with my grandpa.
Smelt is an extremely fatty fish, so much so that they are sometimes called candlefish because once they're dried, you can stick a wick in them and burn them like a candle. But all that fat makes for some good eating too. That's according to Mondi Johnson, who came up from Boring to snag some smelt.
Our kids are chefs, and they're going to fry them up for us.
But beyond that, it's just a fine way to spend a Thursday afternoon.
Good wholesome activity.
And while everyone on the river seemed to be having a blast, it wasn't clear that everyone knew exactly why they were there.
I'm going to keep one as a pet.
The smelt had come to the river to spawn, and they usually only live for a couple days after they lay their eggs. Hundreds of dead smelt already started washing up downriver earlier this week. And that's why the smelt season was probably one of the shortest fishing seasons in Oregon this year. It was only open from noon to 7 on Thursday, and if you missed your chance, you're going to have to wait until the next time smelt make an appearance. For Walzak, though, the short smelt season on the Sandy, it was a sign that his work is having an impact.
It's pretty gratifying. You know, it's like one of those things you work your whole career for.
Cale Williams, KGW News.